Well, the main reason I'm here is on behalf of Suddenly. Can y'all get that okay? Is that coming in pretty well? Bryan's a great friend. He's been a longtime friend since we were born together in the same hospital. And did you say Bryan Hughes? Bryan Hughes. Now, I'm not real familiar with the Bryan Hughes, but I knew of a Bryan Hughes out of Winona. A lot of liquor stores in Winona. I don't know how you feel about that. He spells his name with a Y, and most Bryans spell it with an I. Everybody's got to be a little special, I guess. Frugal. Some people say cheap. When the ticket comes, you'll notice Bryan reaching for his pocket, but he's a little bit slower on the draw than most. Whoever comes out with the credit card first then has to pay, and Bryan's usually last, conveniently enough. But great guy. I like him a lot. Now, seriously, I'll tell you about Bryan Hughes. I've known Bryan for years, and in fact, I got to meet Bryan back around 2000 up in the Mineola area when he first campaigned. I was on the opposing side. That's my funny story for Bryan Hughes. And Bryan, very much of a gentleman. I went straight to his office and I said, Bryan, I'm looking forward to getting to know you, but unfortunately, I'm supporting your opponent in this campaign. And Bryan said, hey, I understand. He said, you do what you got to do. He said, I'll see you on the winning side. So sure enough, he won. He's been there ever since, and he's become a great friend.
Bryan is successful for a number of reasons. First of all, he's very intelligent. You got to have intelligence in your field to be successful.
Bryan is a people person. He cares about people. He's sincere, he's authentic, and that comes across and lets people realize that he puts their interest above his own.
One of Bryan's greatest character traits is never taking himself too seriously. More importantly, never putting himself above another.
He is the same whether you can do anything for him or not. You know, Abraham Lincoln said, true character of a man is determined by how he treats those who can't do anything for him. That if you have an issue that you want to discuss with him, he's going to make himself available. He's going to be there for you.
He's personable, he's friendly, he wears a smile on his face. And as I said before, that smile stays there unless he's in a battle on the floor of the House of Representatives for the University of Texas at Tyler and for our local schools. But that's what makes him the guy he is. He's very personable.
The pure desire to help others drives Bryan. And I believe that's a true attribute to his success today as a leader, as a legislator, as a fellow in his own church, and just a citizen in his own community.
Bryan's true motivation for his work is to serve the state of Texas and to help others, very simply. He's not in it for himself. He loves the Lord, he's a man of God, and if you do that, if you live that lifestyle, it's a lifestyle of service.
Bryan, to me, is a long-distance runner. He's in for the marathon and not for the short run. He's never winded. He always knows that the goal is long-term.
I'd say, Bryan, keep on doing exactly what you're doing. You're doing right. Don't change.
Bryan, there's no other person that I would want to give such an award to other than you, my friend.
Honored to have you as a friend. It's a great honor that you're receiving, but it's not a surprise. You've represented UT Tyler extremely well in everything that you've done, and I know that you'll continue to do that, and it's just a pleasure to be able to call you a friend.
Now presenting distinguished alumnus, the Honorable Bryan Hughes.